Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benintendi hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
These offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Benintendi to the plate.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And a foul ball. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
And now the right fielder, Griffin Kona. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Edmonds makes the grab. That's out number 2. So a man aboard. Here's the catcher. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Right there for a strike.
0-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the play. Ketel Marte.
Now pitching. Yogi.
That first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Max.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And
that's a ball.
A little below the knees. Ball
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Marte on at first. Nobody out. Got
3.
him swinging. Willie Castro now at the plate. That one fouled hard the other way.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely.
And that one gets away at the plate. Throw to second.
He's safe.
Time he's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. And it's fouled away. Stays alive. And
ball in.
The inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On a line, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Now here's Nolan Jones. Fought off foul. To the right side. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Off the plate, ball one.
Inside. And it's 1-0.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Toss to Turner.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. 2 away. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Ripped to third, but handled. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Seeing one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above, if at least one nasty pitch. That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. 2 down, base is empty. Juan Soto down. That
Ball one, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. The other
3 balls,
is
no strikes.
you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at it. Throws the first. They get the out on Soto. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Santana back to work. And that one in the air, center field. Edman tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like
ball
a wide
one.
receiver playing football.
Counts 1-0.
Stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing
Hey,
in.
2.
And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And
Nope.
that misses. 1-0. Santana in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Good approach.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Andrew Benintendi. That's
Ball
down
1.
and in. A slider missed.
That's
1-0.
a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything good.
Stanton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets under it and pops it up. Castro. And that'll do it.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Billy Wagner. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards.
Ball, that's
More
off the plate.
Speed and then fastballs late.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Lee throws across the diamond. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Tovar. That's hard hit of the line. It's 2 away. Having left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But
Got him.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, and on the mound in this one, Cutter Crawford. What's the word on him?
anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Turner. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses.
0-1's the count.
But it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. He's down 2 as he swings through it.
I can only
No balls,
imagine
2
the
strikes.
comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played.
Now a dive at short, throws from his knees.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That clips the inside corner for a strike. In the air, center field. Edman going after it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him, Agustin Ramirez. Swing miss at 100 miles an
0-1.
hour. Just
Ball, that's
on
it.
the inside edge. That one clips the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
2 balls,
skips into
2
it.
strikes.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Not in time.
He's safe.
That's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters...
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Brings it in. Well, he tags it second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. Pulls it into the warning track. Runner tags for third.
He beat it.
He beats it. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
That's pretty impressive. We talked about good solid contact, his barrel rate really high. That's impressive. Facing the lefty, breaking ball, you attack it, and you drive it all the way to the warning track.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Headed towards the corner. And Acuna able to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And he hits a ground ball right side. Quickly 1 away in the second. And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Ward.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Just a solid swing right there.
Hey!
Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
0-1.
Hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the throw.
Got him.
Back in time. So digging in, Brooks Lee. That's off
Inside
the
ball.
inside corner. And that is ball one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive.
Ball
in
in.
that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the
Aye.
a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And
That's a ball.
Now they're looking for something hit hard in the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run first. Base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field.
Star no digs in. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself.
He's out.
And that's terrific. Top half of the third inning. Tell Marte up to the plate. Check
No,
swing,
inside.
and that's a ball. Bolton, a 6'2" southpaw, 28 years old,
Hey.
and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Next
Ball
one
2.
misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rip, right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Eddie Diaz.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws.
Out.
It's there. That's a great play. This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And Acuna makes the grab. 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Ezequiel Tovar. Up the middle. Tatis handles that chance. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swinging a foul out of play. Tovar off of first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the ground. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one's
Ball.
upstairs, ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Deep left field and forget it. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 2-1. This the third. Castro sends
Got
it
him.
to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Acuna now. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that is the ball game.
Pretty fun 3-inning game. They got some runs on the board, but kept things close. I like this. I think I could get used to it.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Cubs going up against the Cowboys. First pitch coming your way next. Leading off, Willie Castro. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy.
Castro.
That one outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
And we are underway. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
inside. Ball.
2-1. Breaking
Ball.
ball. This is out of the way. That one the other way. Durant. The grab, one away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ezekiel Tovar now in the box. Comes up
0 balls, 1 strike.
There. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Number 22, Nolan Jones.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Throws to second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Wastes no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Jones at second with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Beltran going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Craig Kimbrell. What do you have on him?
Just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on 1. One thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Right there for a strike.
One out, base is empty. This to third. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly, 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Now pitching.
Drew Pomeranz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
0-1.
Two outs.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Jones drops steps, heads back on. He's got it. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Can't glove it cleanly.
Hey, he beat it out.
Here's one. Soto. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And fouled off. No score here in the second. Foul ball still 0-2.
Hey!
He's run up on strikes. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. 0-2 now. In the dirt. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Back to the mound. He's got it. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
Here's Ketel Marte. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. That one
Ball.
misses. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches.
No, that
up
missed.
in the
That's a
zone.
ball.
They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Double play ball to second. Here's
Got it.
Oh,
he's safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. The new pitcher in the game, Kyle Leahy. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Cat to the Taylor count. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. And here is Harmon Killebrew.
Hey!
Next offering is foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, we'll see another. Popped up. Turner. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. This is Joey Bart.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Willie Castro. Colton back to work. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over.
Base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it'll make you feel.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Heading for the plate. He'll score in the top. Coming home. Relay throw to third. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's the catcher to hit. Agustin Ramirez. Wide to center his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job.
Oh, gets dirty. There's one. What a double play that was. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here is Ketel Marte. Off the plate.
Inside. Ball.
And that's ball one.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it.
Runner takes off. There's the ball.
No, that's inside.
Hey! And the tying run is now in scoring position. There's a strike. With the
1-1.
run at second, the home team's got to pull it out.
Now coming in to pinch hit.
Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.